Hello, everyone who the page is full. Pagemaster Langis. How are you all doing tonight? I am very tired. I'm to bring you and who are watching me. And here, 30th of June morning. These may be the last words I ever write in this diary. I slept till just before the dawn. When I woke through these for he should find me ready. At last I felt that subtle change in the air and knew that the was safe. With a glad heart I woke and ran down to the hall. I had seen that the door was unlocked. Escape was before me. With hands that trembled with eagerness, I unhooked the chains and drew back the massive bolts. But the door would not move. Despair seized me. I pulled and pulled at the door and shook it till, massive as it was, it rattled in its casement. I could see the bolt shut. It had been locked. Then I took that key at any risk, and I determined then and there to scale the wall again and gain the count. Might, but a happier choice of evils. Without a pause up the window, it was, but that I could not see a key anywhere, but the heap of gold remained. I went through the door in the corner and down the stair and along the dark passage to the old chapel, enough where to find the monster I sought. The great box was in the same place against the wall, but the lid was laid on it. Not I was ready in their places to be hammered home. The body for the key, so I raised the lid and laid it back against the wall, and then I saw something which filled my very soul with horror. There lay the Count, but looking as if his youth had been half renewed, for the white hair and mustache changed to dark, light-skinned, ruby red underneath. The mouth than ever, for on the lips which trickled from the corners of the mouth over the chin and neck. Even the deep burning eyes set amongst swollen flesh, for the lids and pouches underneath were bloated. It seemed as if the whole awful creature were simply gorged with blood. He lay like a fish, exhausted with his repletion. I shuddered over to touch him, and every sense of me, but I had to search. The coming night might see my own body a banquet in a similar way to those horrid three. I felt all over the body, but no sign could I find of the key. Then I stopped and looked at the Count. There was a mocking smile on the bloated face which seemed to drive me mad. This was the being I was helping to transfer to London, where perhaps for centuries to come he might, amongst his teeming millions, satiate his lust for blood. and create a new and ever-widening circle of semi-demons to batten on the helpless. The very thought drove me mad. A terrible desire came upon me to rid the world of such a monster. There was no lethal weapon at hand, but I'd seized the shovel which the work cases, and lifting it high, edge downward at the hateful did and turned, and the eyes fell with all their blaze of basilisk horror. Realized me, and the shovel turned in my hand, merely making a deep gash above the forehead. The shovel fell from my hand across the box, and as I pulled it away from my hand, and as I pulled it on the flange blade, and as I pulled the flange, the edge of the which fell and hid the horrid sight. The last glimpse I had of the bloated face, blood stained and fixed with the grin malice, which would have held its own. I heard in the distance a gypsy song sung by coming closer. This is Nay, and with a last look around at the box, which contained the vile body, played downstairs, the grinding of the key and the great falling back of the heavy door. There must have been some other means of entry, or someone had a key for one of the locked doors. The sound of dying away and would echo. I turned to run down again toward the vault, where I might find the new entrance. The moment there seemed to come a violent puff of wind. Seemed to come a violent puff of wind, and the door to the winding stairway blew to with a shock, and set the dust from the lintels flying. When I ran to push it open, I found that it was hopelessly fast. I was again a prisoner, and the net of doom was closing round me more closely. As I right there in the passage below, a sound of many tramping feet and crying set with their fur of hammering being nailed down. Now I can hear the heavy feet tramping again along the hall. The door and the chains is a grinding of the key and lock. I can hear the key with another door opens. Hear the creaking of lock and bolt. Hard and down the rocky way, the roll of heavy cracks of whips and the chorus of sizzling. I think I'm saying that word wrong. Sizzling as they pass into the distance. Mina is a woman, and there in the nose of the pit. I shall not remain. I shall try to pass a wall farther. Then lest I want it later. I may find a way from this dream. and then away for home, away to the quickest, away from this cursed land where the devil and his children still walk with earthly feet. At least God's mercy is better than that monster, and that is steep, and at its foot a many damn. Good night. 5. Well, I didn't realize people that were so close to the end of a chapter, so I cannot hold my eyes up. For the life of me, I need it, but the more I read, the more confident I will get, and hopefully, the longer I will be able to stay up. Also, Langis, reading to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful night, and to the fights, to my YouTube viewers, I hope you all tune in soon to hear the great story of Dracula, Twitch.